Hey y'all. So today is a love reading. And right off the bat, so I have what I'm seeing is keys on a ring. So many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand, right? But I see somebody is moving on to this. This was probably in some type of turbulent waters because you have the Six of Swords clarifying this. So whatever this is, I feel like someone is moving on to clearer waters, right? So I also have sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure if someone had many options and they're walking away from these options. And they're starting to put work and dedication into things that they do want. So let's see, Hammer. I see someone is they're working on something. They're putting their time and effort into something. So let's see. What's Hammer? Okay. Let's just New Morning Capricorn. Okay, so this is a reconciliation. I feel like you guys have history together. Okay. This could be new, fairly new, or this could be like something 6 months or more. Okay, but let's see. It's a reconciliation here. Gemini, I see Libra, I see Scorpio so far. So what's Master? Someone is doing something diligently. Someone is putting time, energy, momentum into something, okay? Because you have awaiting results. So it's given someone putting in the time and the effort and then waiting to see where that effort is leading them to. So what's Master? What's Master? Okay. Okay, someone is trying to get a grip on their emotional stance, okay? Maybe this is how someone is emotionally being open to you, being vulnerable to you, okay? Reading results. What's this? Reading results. Okay, so someone is like not speaking right now. Okay, this might have been a situation where someone was exploring their options. They sabotaged the connection, and then they tried to come back and put some work in, some effort in, and now they're just sitting and waiting to see the results of whatever said effort that they put into this connection. But someone was disappointed in whatever collaboration was going on, okay? Somebody is in regret. So this could be like this could be a work affair. This could be work, somebody put in work, over you. Yeah, I do see many options, decisions, but I'm not really getting like Three of Cups, you know. So let's see. Someone could be thinking of you and letting you know, sending you a text, however you receive messages. I was gonna say an email, but y'all be communicating through emails. Okay, somebody is expressing to you how much they really miss you. Okay, you have the Six of Cups and the Nine of Swords, clarified by Love Call. So someone is thinking about, the times where you guys used to exchange energy, the times where you guys used to express how much you guys cared about each other, or how you guys felt about each other. This person may have been getting like some type of ego boost from these conversations, okay? But somebody's stressing about the past, about the memories. Somebody's very nostalgic, but I do see that something is over. Okay, I don't know if this is you or someone else. All right, so what's the Grim Reaper? Someone is, I see someone not investing emotionally. I also see someone putting an end to investing emotionally, but like almost like breadcrumbing you emotionally, like giving you just a little emotion just to keep you around, or somebody saying I miss you versus how they really feel. I really miss you. I can't stop thinking about you. I want you to come over. I miss the times that we had, things of that nature. So this might be a block, because if you care about someone this much, right? If you're in regret, if you're in your head about something, if it's bothering you, should be able to express yourself. So is someone expressing themselves? I don't know. I feel like someone is coming in, or someone came in with small emotional gestures, and I don't feel like that was good enough. So meditate and contemplate. Meditate and contemplate about what? Meditate and contemplate about if you want victory in this situation, if you want to dig this situation back, out of the garbage. Because I really feel like, I don't know, I just see no second chances, grow and transform your life. And then you have meditate and contemplate. So meditate and contemplate about if you want a stubborn lover, if you want someone who comes in and is just curious about you, if you want someone who holds back their emotions, maybe this is you. Are you ready to be in a relationship and you are still hurt over the past, or your heart is still somewhere else? Okay. What's dedicated effort? What is dedicated effort? Okay, someone has their boundaries up. Someone's boundaries are Someone's blocking out the wheel. Someone's blocking out fate. Okay, so there may be a chance for reconciliation, but I don't see that this person is, one of you wants reconciliation, the other one is like no, but I do see that there is like opportunity here for a second chance, you know? But I feel like someone is just done. Okay, someone's done. This wheel is in the middle of an ending card and a boundary card, so it's like, and then, you know, this person is in hermit mode. We have a self-sabotaging card again, self-imposed restrictions again. So I think someone is purposefully holding themselves back. All right, what's win or lose? But what's win or lose? I feel like if the proper work was put into this dynamic, it can go. Look, so there's a lot of things that's hidden in the shadows that are not seen, because you have win or lose, but then you also have the high priestess too. So it's like you don't know, maybe this is you or their worries. They don't know if they put in this dedicated effort, will this thing blossom, you know? Will we actually be a pair with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups? You know, can we both be emotionally open? Can we both be emotionally available to each other? Can we give each other what we need? You know, there is someone being patient here, you know. Someone's watching. Someone could be like stalking you if you're not in communication, or this could be you stalking someone else if, you know, they're not in communication with you. So let's lead. Not lead, sorry. What is the chaser? So someone's definitely doing the chasing, and if someone's chasing, someone's running. So what is the chaser? Codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. What is the chaser? Okay. So someone keeps reaching out. Someone is not wanting you or someone is not wanting the other person to move on. Someone is chasing this dynamic, okay? What's clock? What's clock? Clock. So I feel like it may take time. I did see the Temperance card, so it may take time for this to renew again, you know, even though there is potential for a reconciliation, you know, based on maybe someone is just like, okay, is this going to last, you know? Or is this just going to go through the same thing? Are we going to go through the same thing again? Someone's being logical about how they are approaching this situation, okay? Somebody's being very, very practical, and but someone is in regret. Someone is, okay, let's take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. So they don't want you to rush this. They want you to give it time, because something is going to be shown, okay? For some of you, somebody enjoys just the celebration of things, you know? Someone wants to have fun. Maybe this is you or them just making a decision to maybe not invest in anything serious. All right, let's see. Share the love. For a small portion of you, I feel like there is someone who might be around you that is coming to you for guidance, or meditate and contemplate. There's someone who may be, for some of you, there's someone who may be around you that's watching how you deal with the situation. There may be a need to lead by experience. There may be a need to not allow yourself to be on autopilot, because I see someone's watching how you emotionally react. Okay. Someone could be like really, really known or in the spotlight and things like that, and they're asking you to just chill, like take a step back, you know, and really fall into yourself, because there's some clarity that needs to come in. Okay, it's something that you need to see before moving forward. What's lead? There's something that you need to see. Hold on one second. So let's lead. What is lead? What is lead? I feel like somebody doesn't want to take the lead because there's so much pain, betrayal, okay, heartbreak. This is probably a lot of heartbreak, you know, because you go from, if you think about it, the Three of Swords, that's like emotional pain, you know. And then you go to the Four of Swords, where someone is like just sitting and contemplating and really just in reflection mode, not saying anything, not doing anything. And then you go to the Five of Swords, it's like someone wants to win at all cost, okay? And then when you go to the Six of Swords, it's like, okay, you're moving on from turbulent waters. You're moving on from that type of energy, you know? But then you go to the Seven of Swords, and it's like someone's lying, scheming, scamming, you know, for their own benefit. Eight of Swords is like you stuck in your own mental prison, self-imposed restrictions. Nine of Swords is thinking about this, okay? Apathy. Ten of Swords, it's like ultimate betrayal, you know. But then after the Ten of Swords, you get clarity, okay? Something is shown to you. What's done in the dark comes out in the light. So they're asking you to just chill for a minute, you know? Don't move on. I don't know if this is like you moving on to something else, okay? But indulging in your desires and things like that, they don't want you to do that. They want you to just chill. What's Golden Mirror? So what's the Golden Mirror? What's the Golden Mirror? Okay, hold on one second. What's Coffee Cup? What's Coffee Cup? What's Coffee Cup? If this is you about to jump into something new, I highly urge you not to. Because if this is new or this... Hold on, let me see something. This is past person energy. Past person energy. Past person energy. New person energy. New person's energy. Person's energy. Okay. The old person, right? The old person wants a renewal. They want stability with you. They want to celebrate with you, okay? Maybe a celebration of a reconciliation coming together, right? But they're being strategic, okay? Now, I don't know if they're lying, scheming, and plotting on how to bring you this little cup. Literally, pages are curious, so this person could be curious or you know, yeah, curious about, can I finagle, you feel me, can I spin a block? This new person seems to be in hermit mode. This new person also, this could be a Capricorn, okay? This could be a Virgo. But the new person, this can also be in Aries, Taurus. But this new person is in hermit mode, okay? This new person is doing some reflection, all right? But they also have, some... They're not... Hold on, let me, before I say... Hold on, let me just... What's the note? Okay, this new person is still holding on to a past hurt and pain, okay? Maybe something to do with the old family dynamic that they had, maybe with their baby mother, baby dad. This person is still hurting, all right? I do see that it's over, all right? But they have their boundaries up. So when we come over here, and it's saying that, you know, you may be dealing with a narcissist, you may be dealing with a one-sided relationship. If this is this new person is not going to give to you just right off the bat, because they're still hurting, they're still in pain, which is probably why the cards are telling you to just chill, relax, don't just jump into anything. Let time bring out things that need to be shown to you before you make any hasty decisions, okay? Because someone could have a lot of options. Someone could have a lot of options, you know, and you don't know this. Someone could be very prideful, okay? Very much in their ego, okay? And you're gonna want to see this, because you don't want this to be something, excuse me, you don't want this to be something that doesn't last, doesn't stick around, because you didn't do your own due diligence to vet these people out. Yo, I'm not laughing at y'all, I'm laughing at me. I be tripping on my words and stuff. I be having like 5 different words in my head that I want to say, and then when it comes out, it just be like combined, and I just cannot. Okay, so someone's at a crossroads. Now this could be you, you know, this could be you contemplating which direction to go, which choice to go with, okay? But you could be going through a lot of challenges internally about this in your mind, you know? But I see, look, someone is coming in towards an Empress, very fast, very impulsive, you know, and that's not how you come towards an Empress. So whether this is you or them, this is you coming in impulsively, this is not how you come in to someone with this energy. There's a need for you to sit and wait, okay? Plan, okay? Really think about where you're going, how you're going to get there, and be practical about this, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What adjustments are required? There are some adjustments that are required. Okay. They want you to focus on your coin. They want you to focus on your stability. They want you to focus on saving money. Okay? Instead of chasing, this is probably you chasing connection after connection. If you're chasing connection after connection, they want you to stop that. You have more pressing issues to be dealing with right now. 8 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. This is you or them not being strategic financially, overspending, overindulging, you know, as soon as it comes in, it goes out. And then, you know, you're stuck weeks or months, you know, however long the span is, but be careful with your spending habits. This is the adjustment that needs to be required. Okay, you're blowing your money too fast, and they want you to change your focus to that. And This could also be you chasing after someone who hasn't shown you much. They want you to focus on what you know is true, which is something has ended, something is done for, okay? They want you to walk away from things that do not serve you. Stop going into situations, okay, new emotional opportunities, opportunities that, you know, come to you, but it's challenging. It's challenging getting this new cup. All right? And let's see. What's coming together? What is coming together? What's coming together? Whoever this new person is, they may be bomb, okay? This might be a masculine. If I'm talking to a female, this is a masculine who's confident, who takes action, right, on what he wants, and he's a leader, but he's in heavy page energy. You're not going to receive anything of substance from this King of Wands, okay? It is giving curious energy. This person is curious, but this person is still holding emotional baggage. So whatever you feel like you're going to get from this person, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening that way. Here we go, Knight of Wands again. Coming in quick and leaving just as quick. Someone's like heavily guarded, really much in their pride and ego, all right? Someone thinks that they're being strong, but they're just in their pride and ego. So let me pull one from this deck. Let me see what else wants to come out. I'm trying not to make these videos too long. Okay, give me completion. Yeah, something is done. Stop working so hard for, you know, if this is you, stop overexerting yourself to people in situations who don't reciprocate, okay? If you're gonna pour into someone else's cup, you need to make sure that that person is ready, willing, and able to pour into your cup. Anything else, the scales are imbalanced. Anything else, you start to drain yourself, you start to drain your energy, and you really can't blame the other person. You have to blame yourself, because you should know what feels safe, okay? Like I always say, if there's any type of confusion, if there's any type of chase, you know, something's off. Something is imbalanced. And that is what I have for you. I'm going to try to do another one. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.